very broad. We're not allowed to really quote rates, but because that's a rate he looked up on the United States average. But most people are not choosing that. I can speak to that. You know, they're delegating their resources to choose a different rate. Call for more details, but we're not going to see the magic inventory. Yeah, there are deals out there. We're not going to deny that.
Of course, you know, the people that need to sell, we call those. Well, okay, so me as an investor, right? I try to find deals where they're either needing to move out of state and they need to sell right away. You know, deals that make sense for me to offer a little bit low. That's the investor mindset coming out when it comes to the way I look at deals. But when it comes to your first time home, guys, this is your primary residence where I don't mind paying more or paying the price that I'm paying now to get into that home that I love to live in, that I want to live in, right? When it comes to an investment, I look at deals and I run my formulas to make sure they cash flow. So it's totally different beasts when you compare them side by side, as far as a first-time home buyer to an investor's mindset. Okay.
And if it wasn't for his first house to live in, he wouldn't be in the position he is in today. It was him and his wife's first house they bought to live in.
Yes.
That made the difference, that built up to, where are you up to now? How many units? 18 or something?
No, 14.
14, sorry.
Yes.
So it's really, we're really speaking to, you know, when is the best time to buy? We're answering the age-old question, when is the best time to buy? Which is whenever you can pull it off. You know, whenever you can afford it, you get good tax write-offs, especially in California. So the time is now. This is the time to where if you can find a house, trust me, rates will, when the feds decide to lower rates, and I don't know how long it'll take. Some are predicted by the end of this year, next year. What do you think that median house price is going to be? Lower than 421? People are enduring it, and it's the 421 average across America that is enduring with an average 7%, 7.03 he looked up on the internet.
That was the stats that I looked up on Google.
So think about that. The next high isn't going to be, is going to, you know, overnight it's going to shoot up because payment rate affects the payment far greater than price.
So let me just put a scenario out there, right, Robert? Once, say the Fed does lower the interest rates, okay? This is just, say they do. There's a lot of people on the sidelines right now with cash money that are looking to buy either a primary or an investment property, right? So what's going to happen again, guys, when interest rates go down a little bit? There's going to be a feeding frenzy. There's going to be multiple offers again. There's going to be people pumping up the market again with overbidding and overpaying, and that's exactly how we got to this level right now.
Ask the homeowners who were interest rated out of the market, the home buyers who really wanted to buy, who were trying to compete, who literally were looking for over a year, and all of a sudden the rates priced them out of the market.
Yep,
especially in SoCal.
And you were talking about an experience you had with people you were working with, right? They just got priced out because they couldn't find a house. There were so many bidders. They put in offers, multiple offers on different properties, which didn't get accepted. And this is what's going to happen again, guys, when the interest rates go down. There's going to be a feeding frenzy.
And there's a lot of areas that are not dropping. They're leveled out. It's solid. And that's why, too, we talked about, you know, a lot of scenarios that we're helping a lot of people out. Maximize your tax write-offs, especially in Cali. If you have car payments, credit cards, and you're a homeowner, take advantage while you can still get a good appraisal, because there's a huge potential for savings. Oh, I have 2 or 3% on my mortgage because I did it after the pandemic. Well, great. Well, let's look at all the different blended rates you're paying. Car payment here, another car payment there. Oh, we need another car. We have, 5, 10,000 or more in credit cards, and with everything else getting more expensive. Well, there's a way to restructure that and really not only free up a lot of net income. I'm seeing an average of $500 to $1,500 a month.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, well, but
And
you're
savings.
increasing my interest rate. I'm increasing your tax deductions for one, and freeing up $500 to $1,500 on average from what I'm seeing when consolidating everything and simplifying everything.
See, that's financial education, financial
Real financial.
real financial know-how, right? Because like he was saying, the blended rates when it comes to all your payments every month, whether it be your car payment, credit cards, and any other credit out there that you have, right? As far as payments go every month. So you have this monthly payments, your mortgage payment with a low interest rate. Awesome, that's great. But when you combine your car payment, your credit cards, everything that has an interest rate, and you put that together, how much are you paying every single month as far as your monthly payments in your cards and your and all your credit that you have put together?
Managing
basically.
it, yeah. I mean, even for, there's so many retired folk that I see that are man, that it could be so powerful.
So if you can eliminate a lot of those payments every month, your car payment, all the credit card bills that average, I'm not sure what the average is, but they add up to $20,000-$30,000. Imagine that monthly payment every month, and you're only being able to pay the minimum because of all the other payments, your paycheck to paycheck. And imagine if you can use the equity in your home, okay? Because a lot of these homes have equity. Imagine if you can use that equity to pay off all the debt you have, all the credit card debt, car payments, and bring your monthly payments every single month, bring it down $1,000, $1,500, like you said.
And over the years, you've heard me say a phrase, a term, because there's a difference. Everybody knows, interest rate. Okay, my interest rate on my car, my interest rate on my credit cards, and all this. You know that the home loan interest rate is a unique interest? It's actually, it's called simple interest. And your mortgage by law has to be simple interest, not all that other debt.
And do you know why a lot of foreigners invest in California or in the United States? Is because of the amortized loans
Yes.
that they can get.
Amortized really just means somebody figured out over 30 years how the simple interest equation breaks down to pay off your, with how much principal to apply. Because simple interest means you're only paying interest on the balance you owe that month. And it's based on a simple equation. Your balance that month multiplied by the interest rate equals an annual amount.
Nice.
Then you take that annual amount and divide it by how many months in a year? 12.
12.
That's your monthly interest you're paying on your debt that month. Oh, not to mention, especially in California, tax deductible simple interest. So if you're consolidating into one simple loan, or we talk, you can bring up a tool that we got for you, and we could expand on that, a financial home tool that I call a simple interest home equity credit card, or a simple interest home equity bank account. But if you can simplify everything and put it into a potential tax write-off simple interest, well, there's something to freeing up $500, $1,000, $1,500, even more when we look at what you're realistically paying.
Yeah, so I go back to when we restructured my scenario, right? What I was working with, you actually helped me restructure, and by refinancing 2 properties, getting a HELOC, home equity line of credit, and buying an investment property at the same time. Those were 4 transactions that we did at the same time. You were able to save me $1,211 monthly on payments because we did eliminate a car payment. We eliminated a few credit cards that I had, and that actually helped me save $1,211. Now, that new property that I purchased that same year in 2019, at the same time, you remember the monthly payment was $1,276. So Robert helped me eliminate that monthly payment with overall, and helped me get an investment property paying $70 more a month, and that was cash flowing $522 to be exact. because of the formulas that I used.
Yes, and for all you new listeners out there, give you a little background on Raymond and I's relationship. We met about, what, 4 years ago now?
Yeah, 2019,
And, he, you know,
September.